What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video on my channel on YouTube. And this video is going to be more of a condensed video than my room tour video for 2020. That was a little while ago, but I wanted to do more of a condensed, just kind of the area that I like to sit at and do stuff. So this is mainly, it takes up, I would say, like a fourth of my room, maybe, and it's really nice. I personally really like how it's turned out. I've changed a few things, I've added a few things, and it's pretty nice. So I'm just gonna go over it with you guys today, and hopefully it will make a great video. I'm just gonna go from here left to right, and then I will show you my main desk, which is to this way over here. So I'll start by just mentioning the other parts of my room. We have this little collage area where I put artwork and things that I think were cool, and then my little display area. We also have this chair here, which I sometimes do my intros on. I'm gonna try to start doing that. Some things that I really like that I put on top of it. There's a sheet here that's kind of as a backdrop. There's a bunch of toys and pens and stuff here in case I want to edit something or take something down, or edit something on one of my art pieces. But those are mainly just there because I have no other place to put them. We have this chair. We have some posters on the wall, some different things, my bed, and other stuff. And of course, it goes back to my desk. My room's quite big. If I go over here, here's a little panning area of what everything looks like. Okay, starting over here, I mentioned the chair already. We just have some props that I kind of just put over here. The next thing we have is this bad boy right here. This is my main pencil collection. I always say this in videos that I talk about my pencil collection. This is not all of my pencils. I definitely have a lot of pencils all over my room, but this is basically most of it here. And basically I have pencils. These are vintage ones on the wall here. We have this pack of Office Depot wood pencils. This container, which actually had a giant pencil in it, and it's on my desk now, but it has some other pencils in it. And then we just have other packs of pencils, like this one here, even colored pencils. Some new sets that I recently acquired. This is a 72 pack of Maped Black Peps, which I accidentally ordered 72 instead of 36. And then some pencils from Dollar Tree. These are both unopened. And then the major portion of my collection, we have a bunch of boxes here, and I made this little shelf. I just used boxes and stacked them, and yeah. And then there's more pencils behind all this stuff. We have some pencils that I used to use for drawing. We have Dollar Tree artist pencil sets, more pencils, colored pencil set, pencils that I got from cwpencelenterprise.com, and some pencils that a friend gave to me through YouTube. So yeah, it's a pretty big collection, and that's not all of it though. I have a whole section down here for mostly vintage pencils and vintage art stuff. So we have this container, which I actually I forgot that I had it. It just has more pencils and vintage supplies and stuff like that in there. And then behind it is some vintage markers and pens. And then some containers for those. And then we have my big, it's kind of like a basket that has the majority of my vintage pencils. So like all the rubber banded ones that I've sorted through. I recently did a few videos on that. So that's pretty cool. And then other ones here, it just comes out like that. This drawer is very, very, it's kind of breaking apart, but I just keep it here just because. So yeah, it supports all these pencils pretty well, so I'll just leave it like that for now. Anyways, moving on, we have these rugs here, which this one here I got at another different store, and then this one we just had in our house. A picture that my sister made for me, some lights. These are Christmas lights, although I don't have any other lights in my room, so these just kind of are sitting here. They don't work that well either. Some of them are burnt out. And then we have some containers and things, decorations and things that I put away. A lot of these are from Christmas and that kind of time pattern, I guess you could say. And then more artwork that I did. These ones are more of my favorite ones. We have a Rare Collectibles AMP picture that is from one of those scratch off with the little wooden stick things. And yeah, that's that. So, and then some artwork that I did for school, and then some that I've colored in or drawn. And then this one I recently did. It's kind of in front of this Pencil Lord one. I sold some of these to other family members, and they colored them in, so that's pretty cool. And then my sequel, Coin Lord. And then behind here, we have a certificate that I did when we went doing the practice skydiving thing. That was a while ago, but it was really fun, so yeah. And then we have just some pencil cases and I guess random things, really. Notebooks, pencil cases. And then down here we have a bunch of books. This isn't all my books. I have some more books here in my nightstand that I have read already, but I just keep them in there because they're nice to read. And then a bunch of books here that I still need to read. So I have quite a journey ahead of me for those. So yeah, it's still a lot of books. I'll probably get through it soon. Then we have this little drawer area, which has red, yellow, and blue, obviously. And it just has stuff. This drawer I actually haven't gone through in a while. So I might make its own video on going through that whole just drawer area. And on the ground we have stuff that I need to put away, put back in its place, like this empty shelf here. And then behind this picture, just some more stuff that I are not currently using. This is an empty shoebox, actually, that I'm using for that. And then my lamp cover, my metal detector, and metal detecting supplies. Some more shelves, but I'll get to that in a minute when I come over this way. And coming a little bit over this way, we have some kind of empty boxes and like things that I just have had that I haven't really gone through, just kind of empty and containers and things that I could use, but I'm not using at the minute. And then we come over to this little caddy thing, which I really need to go through. It's way disorganized, and I really need to go through it. I probably should have done that before I filmed this. But it has a bunch of bags. I'll probably do it after at some point, because it will first give me something to do, and also because of quarantine, so. And then we have these kind of cup areas that I put here with just pencils and pens, things that I've gotten, and just art supplies mainly. And then some paper towel that I use for wiping my desk down. I spray stuff on it and I just wipe it down. Mainly this desk because it's very dirty. It gets dirty all the time, so I've always had to like wipe that down. Yeah, so we have a little side area here with pencils, and then more pencils and pens and art supplies. And then kind of bigger things towards the middle, and then towards the bottom we have like empty containers and poster board. And of course that paper towel. I might have said toilet paper before. It's definitely not toilet paper. But yeah, now we have this area. I like this area because there's a little window here that I can see my pencil collection. That would probably make a good photo too, like taking a picture like that. And then we have some decorations, like this decoration little thing that I made out of a lemonade bottle, and then Rubik's Cubes. This one that I found that I remade, basically. And then the notebook. Behind that is a little container that I got at Goodwill that I have, like, pins and stuff in there. I need to remember that those are in there because I always use pins, so. And then some screws that I have used for, that my mom uses when she comes in here and screws things in. Well, I just let her use them whenever she needs. And then we have a little container that I used to use for my coins. That was back when my coin collection was obscene tiny. And then these small drawers, which I got at Daiso, which don't really contain anything that special. Yeah, so yeah, really basic. And then this area, which also needs to be gone through. Just some highlighters that I got at, actually my aunt gave these to me. And I use highlighters quite a bit, especially for school and stuff like that, so. And then more notebooks, my loom bracelet thing, which I need to work on a little bit more soon. A air freshener that it's all pretty much all gone. And then this drawer, which is very beaten up. I got it a while ago, when we were still living in Renton. And then we have this container, and then some notebooks, and then my old pencil case up there. And then into the drawers, we have some more pencils, like these I got in Canada. These, yep, just a bunch. And then some pencil grips, pencils, paint, which I use downstairs. And then just, yeah, a bunch of containers. And then down here is kind of like, these are oil paints, actually. Then a random pen. Yep, I definitely need to go through that drawer. And then all my paints right there. And then the drawers are pretty basic. We have notebooks and stickers that, again, need to be gone through. Man, I really didn't think about this desk when I was trying to rearrange it. I really didn't think about going through the stuff, but, well, it's done now, so. And then we have some more books, more like drawing books and stuff like that. This is all stuff I need to go through. Here is just containers and things that are just laying there, and then empty containers and more empty containers. These two are not entirely empty. They have some stuff in them besides containers, and then like a bunch of empty containers and that box over there with duct tape on it I used to use as my thing to hold up my camera. On this desk over here, of course. And then a drawer with stationery in it, and most of my printer paper and stuff. A lot of my paper is down here in that desk. And then a Lazy Susan that I've painted, which I'm not using right now. My Lincoln Cents folder, which I'm still trying to complete. Behind that, more stationery, some fake plants. This one's real, but it really needs to be watered, so it's still as prickly as it was before, though, so, I mean, it really needs to be watered, though. Then this, which I still haven't gone through since we moved. Just a bunch of random things, basically. Things that I need to, like, oh, excuse me. Anyway, basically things that I need to go through, so, sorry about that. And then this is basically like art supplies, which this is basically a travel art supply kit that I made. Some pencils, some markers, more pencil sets. Yeah, pretty much what that is. So, yeah, so got my black wing pencils in there. And then just more of the same thing, really. I made another art kit that eventually I plan to sell, but... And then my Game Boy, my Game Boy. And then some more art supplies and my little Draw with Jazz mask that I made. Picture of me when I was maybe like 10 months old, maybe. This Star Trek Deep Space Nine little figure here. It's actually a Barbie, and it's pretty cool. And then this little funny thing that I made for a TikTok. It's kind of weird, but anyway. Just don't pay attention to that at all. But this is my kind of where I take pictures of stuff. I just have the stuff here for show right now. But on top I have my Canadian Sense folder. It only goes up to 1972, so, it's not that useful, but I find quite a bit of young heads and King George Sense here in Washington State, so. And then some nickel, quarter, penny, dime rolls, empty rolls that I use to roll my coins sometimes. When I need to, I usually just take them to Coinstar, but, sometimes I need to. And then this wooden panel that kind of, has some tape on it. I need to refill this soon. Some little figures. This which I use to wipe off my desk when it's has, dust and stuff on it. And then some foreign coins here. Also some American coins, just mainly, foreign ones. The ones in flips are American, though, mostly. And then basically what I do for this tripod is it actually broke, so I had to tape together, and I just set my phone, right here, and it takes a picture. So, yeah, it's my little filming setup that I got for Christmas. And then on top just has the penny nickel empty rolls things and clips and a coloring book basically, and then two more little drawers, kind of like this one, except it's not as big, and it has random supplies. That's basically what all this stuff is here, is supplies that I'm not using or that I'm planning on getting rid of. And then kind of in this area all the way to my desk is the stuff that I really do use quite often. So a bunch of colored pencils that are modern, but I still use them for coloring. And then a big caddy, which I have a bunch of more drawing supplies, and then some stationery that I haven't actually opened. I've done videos on, but I haven't opened them. And then empty containers, stuff that I got from AliExpress, stuff that I got from the thrift store, a lamp that I'm not using. But I use it a lot when I have it up here from a good lighting. So I definitely bring it up there when I'm filming a video where I need to show it something closely. And then a little shelf over here just has some tech supplies on a box, basically, and then under that is basically the same thing. Stuff from my desk, some bags, my Star Trek TOS original series calendar, this thing which actually went on my door, but that was originally over there, and I moved it over there, so. Then stuff that was on my desk before, like this poster board. And then here's my marker collection, all my markers. And then some pencils that are from around the world that I think are cool. Another little baggie. Some more drawing supplies and my tripod, and yeah, okay. Now for the final part, we're moving on to my desk setup here. We have my chair, which I got at actually the thrift store, and it's still in pretty good shape. We have my Lincoln set mat, my stacking silver mat. We have my a lot of my coin collection here. This has some pencils and pens. These are the CW pencils. My giant pencil right here that actually does write. And then a bunch of supplies in here. So like coin roll hunting. This is a bunch of old, kind of more vintage pencils that I got at the thrift store. My mouse. Some more like pins and stuff. Some decorations. Yeah. And then on top, this box is actually from our recent Costco trip, and I turned it over and covered it in paint and tape and paper, and I pinned things on it. And then basically on top, we have some little eraser figurines here, a painted shell, and then a little squish toy. And then my microscope in case I need to use it. More pins, because I always need those. My water bottle, my little @ symbol, which I kind of use as decoration. This card, which I recently got in a giveaway. This little teeny silver bar. And then some of my proof coins that I got. My pencil cup, and then my Canadian change here. And then down here we have my ottoman, which has a bunch of different things in it. Then down there it's all my paper, some more of my coin collection down there, actually. And then more stationery, my tablet, and some more paper. And then my garbage can and my light with no cover, which I like it that better. I know it seems weird, but actually I get better lighting with it out, with the lamp cover not on. And here's the view. Here's my desk, here's the view. It's pretty nice. It's basically my neighborhood. So, yeah, I guess that covers pretty much everything. I really like how it's set up. The thing that I don't like is this big box being on my desk. But anyway, overall it's really nice. Sorry that the camera's really shaky, but yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed and subscribe for more. See ya.